Hi, and welcome everyone. This is going to be a tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio. So whether you are a Scorpio yourself or you're just interested in what's happening with Scorpio, this reading is going to be relevant for you. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm not doing my usual spread. If you normally follow me, I usually shuffle my cards beforehand, but I just felt like doing them on the spot. So I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle and read them as they come out. So can I have some information on what's going on with my Scorpio signs? What is happening with my Scorpio signs? What's been going on with my Scorpio signs? So I'm going to start just by looking at your situation and then basically kind of delving into how it's going to unfold into the future. And at the end, I'm going to pull advice for you guys. So can I have some what's going on with my Scorpios? What are my Scorpios up to? Oh, okay, we have the Justice card. Okay, so immediately, if you're dealing with legal matters, the Justice card a lot of times speaks of legal issues. So right off the bat, if that resonates for you, then, apply that to that. But Justice card can also just have to do with a general equanimity, fairness, and equality, which is a lot of times what according to the law anyway, according to the social norms anyway. And a lot of times that has to do with the law. So let me see if I can get anything else. Okay, we have two cards come out. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Two of Wands here. So this is mulling over a decision that either you are about to make or that you had to make. Because it's the Four of Cups, it's like a memory of a decision. A memory of a decision obviously has to do with justice. So somebody made a call, whether that was you or someone else, like a judge, for example, and you're like mulling over this decision. That's what I'm getting here. Let me pull more Oracle cards. You've been mulling over this decision. This has been kind of like, you've been dwelling on it, basically. Tell me more about Justice, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay. We have the left turn arrow reversed, which makes it a right turn arrow, which really, it means like moving forward, but in an awkward way, in sort of an uncomfortable way. That's what this card indicates reversed, okay? So this is the position you guys are in, is you're in an awkward position after this verdict was established by whoever. Let's see what else is on top. So we have Honey, we have the Wizard's Tower, we have the Nut. You know that this is in your best interest in like going forward into like the future, long term. You know this is in your interest long term. But in the short term, not so great, because we have the Five on the bottom. So in the short term, strain, difficulty, and a little bit of like an adjustment period, right? Because of whatever this verdict was here with regards to either maybe just someone coming to a decision on something, but it can also have been the law, like a legal institution coming to a decision on something that's affected your life, that now you're mulling over that decision. See what's underneath the Five, just out of curiosity. So we have underneath the Five, we have the Crown. So there is something to be won here, right? And I think you guys have gained something here, but it does come with an uncomfortable sensation. Uncomfortable, it puts you in an uncomfortable position because there's something new about it. That's what the Nut also represents, is something new. All right. And the thing that's uncomfortable about it is Gemini, which is it puts you in a position of also having to mingle more, talk to people more, and engage with people more as part of this verdict. Okay, so let's move on to another spread here. I'm gonna pick these cards up, and I'm gonna see how this is gonna unfold in the future as we move forward in time. So this is kind of like the present, and then I'm gonna see how this is gonna unfold, but also assuming that your actions stay the same. So if you do everything you're currently doing, this is what's gonna happen. At the end, we're gonna pull advice to see what we can do to change what happened to the most favorable scenario for you. So this is one timeline that can exist if you keep on going with whatever your current strategy is. Tell me what's gonna happen in the future for my Scorpios if they keep doing what they're doing. Tell me about the future for my Scorpio. Judgment. All right, Judgment. We have the Seven of Cups here, and then the Empress reversed on the bottom is the Two of Pentacles. Going back to the uncomfortable position, that's also represented by the Empress reversed, is being put in a position that doesn't look great. It either just doesn't, you aren't physically well in this position, or it makes your image, your aesthetics look bad. Something about it looks bad or feels bad on like a sensory level, right? Like the five senses. Something about it is bad. And it involves people. So whatever this newness is for you, it just brings in a lot of people. Like I was saying, Gemini, it requires you to engage more people, maybe meet more people. Just, it's putting you kind of on center stage in a way here, whatever this verdict was that recently happened. And you don't really know how to handle that. That's what I'm getting here with also with the Seven of Cups. You don't know how to handle everything, just kind of people coming at you all at once like this. Then also makes you feel uncomfortable. Makes you feel, maybe you're shy. I don't know. Empress reverse could be shy, right? With the Two of Pentacles here, this is temporary. This is temporary. It's either temporary that you're not gonna handle the situation, or it's temporary. I feel like you're just gonna have to get used to being at center stage, mingling with everyone, like living amongst the people, which is part of all this. Let's see what we get for Oracle cards. Anything else about Judgment, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress for my Scorpios? Anything else about this combination here for my Scorpios in the future? And after this, guys, don't forget, I'm going to pull advice on how we can best shift this scenario to your advantage. So right now, it's kind of looking like you're put in an uncomfortable position coming up in the short-term future. Let's see how we can shift that. But first, tell me more about these cards that we're looking at. Judgment is just also very loud. So again, a lot of attention with Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment with the Seven of Cups and the Empress reverse. Tell me more about Judgment with the Empress and the Seven of Cups. All right, we have the Universal Hexagram here, and on the bottom, the Wizard's Tower. Whoa. This is spirit, 100%. This is magic at work. So whether this is somebody on the other side having your back, whether you're literally doing some sort of magic on your end, but this is it manifesting, okay? But it is new for you, and it's putting you in an uncomfortable position. But I think you want it. You do want it. Underneath that, Venus definitely tells me you wanted it and you planned for it, because underneath Venus is the road. So all this is telling me that this is something that you want, and that this is aligned for you spiritually. It's just going to be a little uncomfortable getting used to all the attention that it brings all at once with Judgment. Let me see what else is on top. Okay, we have the Bread. This is the Oracle card of the Door, and then this is Neptune, the planet Neptune. So this is just something that you needed. This is something that needed to happen. This is something that needed to happen. It was almost inevitable. That's what I'm getting from this, is it was inevitable no matter when it happened. No matter when this verdict happened and when this person made this decision that brought a new situation into being where you are now more in the limelight. You've gained something, but it's put you in the limelight. This situation, it was inevitable. It just needed to happen at some point anyway. So it seems like there was no avoiding it. There really wasn't. It's part of your path. It's part of your destiny, right? Let's pull advice for you guys to see how we can just make this maybe more comfortable for you. I feel like you guys are on the right path, but how can we make this maybe more comfortable? What is the advice here for my Scorpio signs? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. What an interesting combination. This is all about holding on to your money. It's almost like telling me, like, be a miser. Kind of like, don't share. Don't share with people this new thing, and then you won't have to be in the limelight so much. You don't have to tell everybody right away the big news, the big verdict, or what you won. You don't have to tell people. Leave them out. Let them wonder, right? Keep it to yourself. Don't share. Okay, and at the same time, we have the Sun card, which is almost like conflicting information. It's like, use the money, or use whatever you got, enjoy whatever you got, but you don't necessarily have to share it with everybody. Literally leave some people out of it with the Five of Pentacles. Let me see what else I got. So first of all, what's interesting to me is peeking at the next 3 cards is we have the number 5. So we have 2 5s now. And then we have the bridge with the chair. Yeah, it's freeloaders. The bridge with the chair and the number 5. It is people freeloading is what you're gonna end up having if you just broadcast this thing, this win to everybody. You're gonna get freeloaders. And that's part of what's gonna put you in an uncomfortable situation. On the bottom is the 6, Leo, Libra. Wow, the number 9 with Mars. Okay, so I just had to peek on the bottom. So, family, friends, those are the people that might be freeloading, but those are also the people that are, you gotta know who you want to have fun with, who you want to share this with, who your true friends are. Share this with only with your true friends, the people who you really only have fun with. Don't share it with everybody. And that's the advice here, guys. It's clear cut. I don't think I need any more cards for this. That is the advice. Pick your friends wisely. Choose who you share this big boon with wisely. And I think that it's gonna just put you in a much more comfortable situation. Obviously, it seems like you guys are just doing really well yourselves, but that's the advice with regards to that. That's gonna be your reading for today, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for taking an interest in my videos. I really appreciate y'all, and I will see you in a couple of weeks.